Hey guys, welcome back to the Drone Camps channel. I'm Justin Davis, and something unique is sitting on the bench right here in front of you. This is the TK110. It's a SKYTECH foldable RC quadcopter, and the arms extend out and lock into place and you're ready to fly. Now it has some other features that are also really cool. It has its own app. You can hook it up to your Wi-Fi on your phone just like you're hooking up to your Wi-Fi at home, except with this one you don't need any password. You just click right on it and it connects to the drone. The video comes through in real time and you can take video and photos on here. You can also have an extra additional mode on here. It says 3D right here. If you click that, it goes into 3D mode, so you can actually use like Oculus Rift or Google Cardboard, and you can fly it with your smartphone in that sort of FPV style flying, which is really fun. So it gives you a little bit of both worlds with this aerial photography in this mode with the full screen video mode and that 3D mode here. So you could do some sort of semi FPV racing style flying with this. So that's pretty neat that it has multiple modes in there. Now what makes this one cool is that it is foldable. Like I said, on the very bottom, if you push these little silver tabs right here, it folds out and the arm locks into place. You should hear it click when it comes all the way out. You want to make sure it goes all the way out to the edge and clicks. Same thing down here, and it'll click twice. And on the very back one here, I'm going to hold that button down until it goes all the way out. And these feet, the landing gear on the bottom, they extend it out a couple inches from the ground here, just like that. You can also fold those in as well. So if you want to make it even more portable, it folds down pretty compact. So you could get this one in your bag. You don't need a huge case for it. But the neatest thing about this one, with all of the benefits and features and functions that it has, this one's under $50. Our friend over here, the Mavic Pro, he's about $1,000. So you get what you pay for sure. This one has 4K video and all those cool modes on it, but if you crash this one, you're going to be out of a lot of money. So let's go ahead and set the Mavic Pro to the side. I just wanted to show you an example of that, how the scale and the size was in relation to the TK110. But this is a pretty neat quad. It has a camera on the front here. You have an antenna right beside it that has your Wi-Fi signal coming to your phone. And the camera is tiltable manually by hand. You can point it at the ground more, or you can put it all the way straight forward on a horizontal. If you're flying low, I would suggest doing that, because otherwise you'd be looking at the grass. You'd be filming the grass. But it didn't come with an extra set of props with mine. Maybe it will with yours. That was one drawback that I saw. Now underneath here, there's a clear protector underneath here, and you can see that it is geared. I'll bring it closer to the camera and get it to focus for you. So these are gears up inside here, but they do have a vented system in here, and there's a brushless motor in here. Brushed motor. So these are different than the brushless motors. Not quite as powerful, but for a geared copter, and I did flight test this one already for you guys, it flies really smooth, and I had a ton of fun with this one. So I like these toy quads that fly really smooth, and it has altitude hold. So altitude hold and a really smooth flying quiet toy quad is an awesome combo. Plus I had a lot of fun with the video feed on here as well. There was a little bit of lag in the video feed that I noticed, so I wouldn't fly away too far and try to rely on the video feed to bring you back, because sometimes it can skip a little bit, and that happens with the cheaper toy quads. Now let's talk about the transmitter that comes along with the TK110. Now this is a nice version of this transmitter. I've seen other toy quad transmitters in the past that didn't have labels on the buttons. These buttons down here don't have labels, but I'll show you what those are in the manual a little bit later. The manual that comes with it also, guys, is actually pretty decent. It's all in English. But what I'm talking about here is, I'm gonna bring it close again to the camera here and get it to focus. There we go, come on. There we go. See how it says headless right here on that button? That's really awesome. These buttons are labeled takeoff and landing. On the very top, this is your speed. You can change it from low to high speed. That means that you can fly a little faster in this high speed button, or the low. If you want to fly slower, if you're recording video, that's usually a little better, that you're not flying too fast and you get too much jello. 360 over here on this side. So if you press that button and hold the stick to the right, On the right stick, it'll flip to the right. If you hold it left, it'll flip left and forward and backwards here. And on the left side over here, I'm in mode 2, so that's North American Standard, and this is the throttle. And to get this one to engage and get ready for takeoff, you need to push the stick all the way up and all the way down to get it to arm, and then you can push the takeoff landing button. So some people get these toy quad remotes and they think that they're broke and something's not working right, but you actually have to arm it, guys. You have to arm the motors, so you have to go up, hear it beep, and then all the way down, back to center. You also have icons on here for camera and video, which is super cool because some of these other quads, the mini quads, like I said, these toy quads don't have these labels. And you have your on and off button right here, and you also have LEDs here to let you know what your battery status is and that you have a connection to the quad. Also here it shows you a little computer display readout where all your trims are centered right here in the center, and it should long beep when you get to the center. It also takes 4 AA batteries in the very back. I have my rechargeables in there. I suggest you guys get some rechargeables. Oh, I almost forgot. I got to show you the battery that comes along with it. You're going to get about 6 to 7 minutes flight time out of this battery. It's a little larger than some of the other ones that come along with something like the 509Gs. Let's see here if I can get this to focus for you. Right there. So we have 3.7 volts, and it's an 850 milliamp battery. Like I said, it's going to get you about 6 to 7 minutes flight time, and it does have a JST on here, which is super cool because if you have a standalone charger, you can use your JST lead and you can charge this on a different charger. But it does come with that little USB charger you can plug into the side of your computer and charge this battery. Probably in about 20 to 30 minutes it should charge up. Okay, so I have my transmitter. Let's go ahead and turn on the quad. Press that button on the very top. Press it once and hold it again. And it should light up. You'll see these LEDs lighting. Go ahead and turn on the transmitter next and put your smartphone right on the smartphone holder here. And we're going to go to the Wi-Fi setting in your phone. So go to settings real quick. Let's see where we're at. Settings, go to your Wi-Fi, and you want to find something that says Sky Wi-Fi right here. You can see that over on the right hand side of the screen. Click on that, and there's no password needed, so you just go back over to the app here, and the app is called Wi-Fi Go, kind of like the DJI Go app. Click on that and it'll open it up, and you should see this screen for the first screen. So right here on that screen, go ahead and press start, and it's going to ask you if you want to use the controller or the app to fly the quad. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to press remote controller control because I want to fly it from the remote control using my sticks. So now I have that real-time view. Check that out. This is super cool. So like I said, there's a little bit of lag in here. It's not perfect. The Wi-Fi transmission is about 30 meters, which is about 90 feet. So it's not going to be super long transmission, but it's pretty cool for close proximity flying. 3D mode, like I showed you before, check that out. That does that Oculus Rift style first person view. You want to snap a photo, you can do that. I just took one. I can start the video right there with that icon. You'll see the little time code down in the bottom left. I can press it again to stop. I can go back out of the app by pressing that back arrow, and I can go back in. It's going to ask me again which one I want to use. Now down here on the bottom right, this is the library. There's a little folder icon there. If I click on video there, it shows me all my videos that I've taken. So I can watch a video here. I can watch that one we just took. That was about 5 seconds worth of video. Now it's done. I wanted to delete that, so I'm going to delete that, so I'm going to press select. And when I press select, it'll allow me to select different videos that I've already recorded. These are the previous flight videos I took for you guys that I'll show you in just a minute. But if I want to add this video to my camera phone album, it's really easy. I just press add to album. Are you sure? Say yes, and it copied it successfully to my phone's album. You don't need any micro SD card for this quad, which is super cool. So we can also delete videos. Say if I want to delete that one, I can press select, click it again, and then say delete. Yes, I want to delete the file. It's nice it has a warning on there too if do you really want to delete this. So I'll go back out and I can go to the photo mode here. I can see the photos that I took. Pretty decent photo. Now I can go back out to the real-time view here. I have that real-time view on there. It also says that it does waypoints. You can click on the screen and you can add waypoints, click and drag on the screen. It's not going to be like waypoints that you get from using something like this with GPS. It's going to be different, so don't trust it. Be very careful with that out in the field is my recommendation. So we'll go back out of that now, and I want to show you a few more things out here. English, you can change that to Chinese if you want, if you're Chinese. You also have a help menu here, and there's a video you can watch from the company on here. It has a little bit of information about, looks like some of their other quads, and also how to arm it. It shows you how to arm it there, one key takeoff and all that jazz. Also wanted to show you real quick on the manual itself. It's all in English, like I said. You have all the stuff in here to tell you what the buttons are on the transmitter. Some of them you don't know and you want to know. Also has some interesting information on about installing the app. If you click on the QR code here using a scanner on your phone, you can go straight to your app for downloading it in the App Store. You also have spare parts listing in here with all the numbers and everything if you wanted to order extra parts or extra props. I would probably order some extra props. And last but not least, it does come with prop guards. So guys that are new, I would suggest putting these on. This might save your props the first day that you're out flying. If you have kind of a sketchy landing or you hit your propellers in the grass, that could damage your props. So this will be a good quad for people that are just starting out, or if you want something really relaxing to fly. I felt like this one was a lot of fun to fly and really relaxing, mainly because it doesn't cost a lot of money and it flies really well. So let's go out to the field, you guys, and let's take a flight test together of this little TK110, little foldable quadcopter.